You know, I didn't realize how bad it was with this team until I actually looked. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in episode number 6 in my 32 mock drafts in 32 days. This time we're on to the Carolina Panthers. And guys, the Panthers draft pick situation, what is going on? So they do have their own 6th overall pick, and then they don't have another pick until the 4th round. They currently own only 2 of their original picks, so they've traded every other one in some form or another. We're going to have to trade down from the 6th pick, no question. I need to accumulate this team more assets. You take a look at their overall team needs. We're going to get them a quarterback, don't worry. You've got the offensive tackle. You've got guards. You've got centers. We're going to have to draft a whole new freaking offensive line. And then a cornerback, really don't understand that one. I love J.C. Horn. He had the ACL injury. He should come back. This has been a team that has invested into the defensive side of the football. You're talking about Derek Brown, the 9th overall pick, and then J.C. Horn, I think the 8th overall pick, 1 pick in front of Patrick Surtain last year. Was the number 1 quarterback last year. Let's get right into it. Carolina Panthers in desperate need of a quarterback and more draft picks. Carolina Panthers, 7-round mock draft. Guys, I did get a new $1,000 webcam, so hopefully the picture looks a little bit better. But let's make sure we have it set on 7 rounds. We dealt with that issue the last time. We are on to the Panthers, and let's enter. Let's do it. The 7th round mock draft. They've got their needs as quarterback, offensive line, and linebacker. I agree. We got to get them a legit linebacker. Also, maybe another receiver. Kind of an interesting receiver room Carolina has. I do think DJ Moore might be one of the most underrated players in the NFL. Robbie Anderson, I'm not a fan of receivers like that. Terrence Marshall, maybe he's got some promise, I'll give you that. But I love receivers. I'll just draft receivers no matter what. I just love them. But let's see who gets picked. The AI, not terrible. Not terrible with the AI. The top guys go in the top 5 spots. So we are going to have to trade down. We only have 6 picks, number 6, and then our next pick is not until 105. We need another 2nd rounder, and I do have a few quarterbacks in mind. I'm going to be trying to trade possibly, pick 20, that's far. Maybe to 12. So we want number 12. We'll give you 6. We also want 44. And we want 155, and we'll give you a 7th rounder in 2023 as a little sweetener. You know, you got to throw in a little sweetener. This will get it done. And there it is, the sweetener. This set, guys, throw in the 7th round picks. These teams, they love the little 7th round picks. I don't know why. We were able to get this trade, so we give up our 6th overall pick and a 7th rounder, the sweetener, for the 12th, 44, and 155. I think that's a decent trade. I'm very happy about that 44th pick and then also 155. So we will resume, and I'm not saying we're going to trade down again. Kenny Pickett went there. I am looking at a particular quarterback that I think is a really good fit. I think Malik Willis is a really good fit for the Carolina Panthers. And as much as I want to trade down again and get them even more assets, it's risky. So how far can we trade? I might try and trade down again. I know it's not realistic. It's not realistic, but I'm trying to get this team assets. We're trying to draft with people. So let's just see if we can trade down to 17. None of these teams need quarterbacks. All right, see, none of these teams need quarterbacks. The next team that needs a quarterback is the Saints. So we could actually get away with doing this wielding and dealing. I want your 49th. I want 49 and 19. Oh, this would be a great trade for me. They want a sweetener. We'll give them 220. We'll give them 220 and 199. Sweeteners, the sweeteners, they always work. You throw in the sweeteners. So we're giving up number 12. We're getting back 1749, 119. I understand this isn't that realistic, but I'm trying to get this team more picks. This is what they should do. I don't understand why they only have like 1 pick in the first 3 rounds. I don't know who they traded. And there we go. See, that's perfectly done. I knew no quarterbacks were going to go. We get more assets, and now we pick... Oh, I love Nakobe Dean. God, I love Nakobe Dean. No, we're not going to do it. We're going to get them Malik Willis. They need a quarterback. Malik Willis fits this team, this franchise. I like it. Dual threat. I compare him to David Garrard. Remember David Garrard of the Jacksonville Jaguars, guys? Malik Willis, come on down. We've got a boatload of picks. We've got pick 44 next. I'm happy about that. Let's see if we can find a nice little high upside offensive tackle for them. Can we find... See, the thing is, all of these offensive tackles, Kyler Gordon, I like. Logan Hall, Cameron Thomas. Cameron Thomas is actually becoming really good value the farther he falls. George Pickens, the problem is the pass rushers are just not here at this pick. That was not a voice crack. Edge rushers. Maybe this kid. Well, wait, who did I need? Did I need a pass rusher? I don't even remember. No, we need offensive. Oh, we need offensive tackles. We need offensive tackles. Jesus. This kid is interesting. We can save that for the next. Well, Max Mitchell might be the pick. Nicholas Petit-Frere. He's going higher. You know what? We might have to pick Nicholas. Yeah, well, I'm going to have to. I need to pick the kid. This kid is good, guys. Trust me, I'm an Ohio State fan. I know this. Indianapolis goes with Carson Strong. I like that. They need a linebacker. Guys, I mean, listen, Brian Asamoah. Yeah. It's obvious at this point. This kid, he's like a top 15 player. He's a top 15 player. We're trading up. I'm not waiting till pick 105. I'm sorry. 66, we'll give you 105. We'll give you 147. They're not going to do that. Well, they're not going to. Come on. God, this team. That's why the Lions suck, because they made that trade. What about this kid? He's pretty high on the board. He's 28th on their big board. They needed another cornerback to go opposite J.C. Horn, and this kid might be the play, and then we go offensive, guards after this. Although this kid is a twitchy pass rusher. They do need a tight end, don't they? Like, I'm looking at this team. Who is their tight end? People are like, I'm looking at this team's team needs. There's no tight end listed. They need a tight end. Trey McBride, we might have to trade back up to get him too. We're going to take this kid. We're going to build the depth. I like it. Build the depth. We might trade up a little bit. See how many picks are in between it? Well, all the tackles already went. Isaiah Likely got picked. Great. This team has horrible picks. We'll give you a 119. I want to keep one. We need to keep some of these picks. There's no way they do this. I mean, this is just a dumb trade. Yeah, there's no way. We'll give you a 4th rounder. That's not even. The 4th rounder is actually a good. Okay, we got it. And we need to take a pass rusher. We seriously do. So what I'm going to do now. Ooh, Marcus Jones. No, we already took a CB. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Interior offensive lineman. They do need. I like Alec Lindstrom. I want to get them a pass rusher, man. I really want to get them a pass rusher. This kid may go in the 1st round. He's like Jason Owe, where he's like this really twitchy, athletic dude. He might get some pressures. D'Angelo Malone, another. I've drafted him. Tyreek Smith, I've drafted. Yeah, I've drafted a lot of these kids. I'm going to go with this kid. I'm going to go. We're going to get them some beef. I like that. Get them some beef. We're not going to trade up. We won't trade up. We're not going to do that. We'll wait till our pick. We'll wait our turn. They just don't have many picks. That's the problem. And now this team is in need of a guard or a tackle. Guard or tackle. So let's just go to interior offensive lineman. I like this kid. Lindstorm. I'm terrible with names. So I'll go ahead and take him at the center position. And I don't think we're gonna we have no picks left. We have no picks. We can't do anything. We cannot do anything now. Let's let it go. Perry Strong Jr. Yeah, I mean, there's literally nothing we can do here. I'm just trying to see who. Harry Miller, you got it. Can PFF please get rid of Harry Miller? He's not entering the draft, guys. He's not entering the draft. All right, so here it is. This was kind of a quick one. They just didn't have many picks. I tried making trades. Carolina, I would definitely advise. I know I've seen people mock Carolina. Kenny Pickett, 6th overall. I would definitely advise Carolina to trade down a little bit, get more assets, get more picks. You don't want to be picking in the 1st round and then the 4th round. So just trade down a little. So I did make 2 trades. I traded number 1244 Oh, no, that's what I received. So I received pick 12, 44, 155. I gave him the 6th overall pick and a sweetener. Then I received the 17th pick, 49th, 119, traded 12. So I moved back again, and then I gave him 2 sweeteners. We end up taking Malik Willis, Nicholas Petit-Frere, who I like a lot. He's a big body tackle. This is a former 5-star recruit who's kind of been under the radar at Ohio State. This is a top tackle. This is a guy that's top 32 on my big board. Brian Asamoah, love him. We received the 66th. Honestly, we kind of got, that's kind of a fair trade, I guess. 66 for 104, 140. The Lions, honestly, may have swindled us. Now that I look at it, no, I mean, it's kind of fair. You're trading, they're moving back a lot. They're moving back from 66 to 105. And then we got this cornerback from Baylor, get some more depth right along with J.C. Thorne. We moved back up, got this twitchy pass rusher, and then took a center. So yeah, just not a lot of assets when it comes to the Carolina Panthers. I would definitely advise them trading down, and I think Malik Willis, it's interesting because I think Pittsburgh wants Malik Willis too, but Malik Willis is the fit for Carolina. And it seems like you can trade back a little bit and get him, at least right now in the draft process. He's going around pick number 20. That could change. He could have a great combine. Teams could fall in love with him, and that might move him up, which would be a problem for Carolina. But again, we're trying to get more assets with this team. That's the main goal. And we're getting them a franchise offensive tackle that can be developed. We're getting them a rangy modern-day linebacker, to go along with Derek Brown and J.C. Thorne. And also, a twitchy pass rusher. So I think I got a really nice haul here for the Carolina Panthers. 7-round mock draft. It's 32 mock drafts in 32 days. You guys know the story. Make sure you're following me on Twitter. Link to that's always in the description. I'm, of course, the Depressed Ginger. Thank you for watching.